Many houses come together to form a town, but there are some houses which define a town. Welcome to the Normans, arguably one of the most iconic properties here in Wales next to sea, and today we're delighted to present the rare opportunity to purchase this slice of bona fide local history. Now, given how elegant this house is from the outside, you're probably expecting elegance and period proportions inside, and of course that's exactly what you're getting here at the Normans. Look at this hallway, it's so inviting, we've barely just begun. Flanked by two formal receptions either side. Let's go this way. And what we'll find is exactly what you'll expect from a genuine quality period home. Incredibly high ceilings, really gorgeous proportions, sets the tone for the rest of the property, but the room itself is fabulous. Enormous sash windows, working shutters, coving, picture rails. I could go on about all the details in this room, but there's so much house left to see, so let's crack on. Now, the Normans was actually built originally for the town wheat merchant, who rumour has it was also a smuggler. And there is still a spy window on the top floor where he used to watch his ships come into the port. Not sure he had a billiards room though. Yes, this room's a bit of fun, but you cannot ignore how opulent it is. Of course, it was built in a time when no expense was spared, but it's been maintained to the exact same standards. Alright, let's keep venturing onwards, getting to the back of the ground floor now, where we find this formal dining room. Now, it's central in the footprint, so it's got rooms either side of it, but this enormous glazed bay just pushes the entire room out to the garden, floods it with light. By no means does it feel hemmed in, and of course the ceiling heights help too. Alright, looks like we've found mission command, the kitchen, dining room, the hub of any home, and this actually looks like a later extension to the main house, but still very elegant. The flooring in here doffs a cap to the original flooring back in the hallway, but these contemporary shaker units just lift the whole thing into the 21st century, and it looks fantastic. And on top of this nice, smart but informal space, keep heading back further into the room, you'll find another worktop which serves as almost kind of an open plan utility, very user friendly, very practical. It's all been thought of. Now, the Normans currently serves as an incredibly successful holiday let investment, so we should probably start thinking about bedroom facilities. And to find the first of them, we don't need to come far from the kitchen. Just like all of the bedrooms we're going to see today, this ground floor bedroom is stunning. Filled with light, of course, it's got the same ceiling heights. I keep banging on about those. And what I particularly like about this bedroom, which I think I'll dub the garden room, it's got double doors straight out to the sun terrace. And the threshold between here and the kitchen is actually home to a shower room ensuite. And if you thought one ground floor bedroom was good for lettability, how's two? Yet another generous ensuite double room. Did I mention that the Normans was arranged over 3 floors? Look at this staircase. The first floor landing is almost a room in its own right, and that's really the sign of a true period home. Really luxurious proportions, make a great library this, maybe a study. Of course, it's flooded with light with that really distinctive window from the front, but I don't want to get too distracted by this because there are 2 fabulous bedrooms flanking this first floor. A superb double room to one side. I'm going to stop throwing adjectives at these because the pictures do the justice. These rooms are stunning. Alright, up we go again, and the views, as you could probably expect, are just getting better and better. Now, there are 2 further bedrooms up here on the second floor, and you might be thinking that bedrooms 5 and 6 must be a little bit mean, a bit smaller. Think again. They're still enormous, but what I love most about these rooms, yes, the bricks and mortar is fabulous, but just look out of the window. And if you can peel yourself away from what is probably one of the best views in Wales, what you'll find is another well-equipped, well-served double bedroom with an ensuite bathroom finished to just the same standard to compete with the rest of the property we've seen so far. And across the way, another large bedroom, this one showcasing the versatility of these rooms. Filled with single beds, you can chuck all the kids in here and they can cause trouble well out of earshot of all the other bedrooms. Now, remember that spy window I mentioned earlier? It is seriously cool. Now, of course, here at the Normans, you've got one of the best beaches in the UK right on your doorstep, but if you wanted something a little more private, then the outside space here more than caters for it. There's a deceptively large wall garden with a huge variety of areas. There's, of course, the massive dining terrace, plenty of paths to explore, flanked with box hedging, there's lawn patches, there's further terracing, there's seating areas, and you wouldn't believe just how private it is for how central we are. Well, there you go, a fascinating property with an equally fascinating history, and of course luxury to keep up with the best of them. If you wanted to ask any more questions about the Normans, or indeed if you wanted to arrange your own viewing, we would love to hear from you. The number to contact the Sowerbys Wales office is on your screen now.